my friends. Happy Valentine's Day. Chef Boyardee 2. I don't know about you, but I read a lot of cooking magazines. I mean, I wish I read my real estate magazines as well as I read my cooking magazines, because I find recipes in there and I try them, and then I try to make them as simple as possible for my blog. So, my nephew writes me and he goes, "My girlfriend is a vegetarian. Hello, do you do anything other than carnivore stuff?" And I went, no, I really haven't. So, CJ, this is for you. I am going to make a mushroom Wellington, and I got it out of this magazine. Now, it's made with portobello mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, button mushrooms, some roasted walnuts, and some Roquefort blue cheese. Now, I mean, not that I'm counting my pennies, but Roquefort cheese is not cheap. So, I got some blue cheese instead. And then you get a Pillsbury puff pastry, and I'm going to make this so easy, but I can't wait. Instead of having meat, it's going to be all mushrooms with a filling inside. You know, with some leeks and shallots and garlic and who knows what. So, without any further ado, and for a lovely dinner, let's go get everything assembled. Get everything. Put it on your counter. Read the recipe and read it again. You got to read the recipe, because sometimes you see, like I'm going to put in there, you want a cup of toasted walnuts. Well, guess what? You got to go toast them. So, I'm going to go get everything all ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, here are all the ingredients. See, like a good doobie, got everything all ready. I have my walnuts that I'm going to toast. I have some thyme and chive for later. Here are my 2 portobello mushrooms, nice size. I am going to take the inside of this out and all the gills, and then I'm going to stuff that. That's where everything is going. I'm going to stuff it with button mushrooms, shiitake, some leeks, some shallots, garlic, blue cheese. Oh, we got olive oil, a little Dijon mustard, and the puff pastry that is going to encapsulate my mushroom. Okay, here we are all ready, my friends. I have preheated my oven to 425. I have a baking sheet with some parchment paper on it. So let's go through it. There are my portobello mushrooms. This is considered gill side up. I have some Dijon mustard, thyme, salt, and pepper. I'm going to mix it up. Use my trusty little paintbrush and paint both sides of that. And then I'm going to put it on the parchment paper into the oven, and I am going to bake it for about 20 minutes. Gill side up. Okay? Then, there is my little saute pan. And here are my leeks, my shallots, and my garlic. I'm going to then saute that, then add my mushroom mixture of my shiitake and button mushrooms. And then, look it, I have my Dijon mustard and my thyme and chives in this one, my walnuts, my oil, and my egg, which is beaten with some water, which will be an egg wash that I will put over the pastry, the puff pastry, when it comes time to put it in the oven. And here are the portobello mushrooms I just took out of the oven. I took the Dijon mustard, thyme, salt, and pepper, took a brush and did all along the insides on both, put it on the parchment paper, and cooked it for 20 minutes. Now they are cooling. I am going to start sauteing the filling. Okay, for the filling, first thing we're going to do is saute the leeks, the shallots, and the garlic in oil until they are soft. Oh, about 2 to 3 minutes. I have now added the mushrooms, the shiitake, and the button mushrooms to the shallots, leeks, and garlic, and I'm going to cook them for about 6 or 7 minutes because mushrooms are going to put out water, and we want all that water evaporated. I took the dough and I made about 2 5-inch, I use that, who knows how many inches. And now I am going to double its size and make 2 of them so that I will put the portobello mushroom inside the circular dough. The water has evaporated from the mushroom mixture, so now I am going to add the walnuts and the Dijon mustard with the chive and the thyme and some salt and pepper, and I am going to cook that. Now I took the small 5-inch diameter and I rolled it. Now this is about a 10-inch. I am now going to bring the portobello mushroom over and start stuffing. Now we're ready to go. I took half of the blue cheese and I put it in the bottom of the portobello mushroom. Then I divided the mixture of the mushrooms in half, and now I'm going to put them inside that. Mixture is in. Now I am going to bring the sides of the pastry up, leaving a hole at the top so that steam may escape. I twirled it around like so. Now I'm going to put the egg wash all around it. Here is the finished product. I cooked it on the parchment paper for 25 minutes using my timer. Always use a timer. And I have melted the rest of the blue cheese that I had, and I am going to drizzle that onto my plate and then prepare it and serve it. This is truly a labor of love. This has taken me from start to finish about 3 hours, and it was well worth it. We had appetizers outside, we had our salad outside. This is a meal for a special occasion, whether it's Valentine's Day, whether it's a holiday, whether it's you're just in the mood, because it's a labor of love and well worth it. All right, I'm going to let these cool and then cut them and serve them. And here I have the finished product. Look at that mushroom. It is going to be divine. This is Chef Boyardee 2. Can't wait to dive in.